Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Bradley Walsh returned to the helm for the latest installment of The Chase, but the presenter threw in a curveball moments before the show ended. The Chase host Bradley Walsh forced fans to do a double take after he declared one player had won moments after incorrectly answering an obvious question. During Thursday's visit, June 5, to the ITV studios, the former Coronation Street star returned to the helm as he welcomed four new hopefuls onto the Tea Time show. The 65-year-old star welcomed Rana, Sean, Diana May, and Dhruti onto the show to put their general knowledge to the test. The quartet went up against Dara, the menace Ennis, who certainly brought his A-game to the table. First up to the podium was Rana, who earned a respectable £6,000 in the cash builder round. But things took a turn in the head-to-head against the Irish quizzer, who ultimately sent him packing empty-handed. Lincoln doctor Sean suffered a similar fate after earning £4,000 in the cash builder round after he was caught out in a nail-biting one-question shootout. Next to take on the chaser was Diana May, who, despite earning £4,000 in her cause builder round, decided to take the low offer of £1,000 to secure her place in the final chase. And her tactical moves certainly paid off after she bagged her cash prize, making way for her fellow teammate Dhruti to step up to the podium. The storyteller certainly put the pro quizzer on the spot after she earned £7,000 in her cash builder round and soaring her way through to the final chase, bringing their total up to £8,000. But when it came to the final round, the two players struggled to answer enough questions between them in 2 minutes, coming out with a measly 10 points, 2 of which were given by Brad out of courtesy. When the 44-year-old scientist stepped up for the final chase, one question left him stumped, and he wasn't the only one. He was asked, David Harbour played Jim Hopper in what Netflix series? Which he ultimately passed on to the girls, who also struggled to answer the question. They ultimately decided on Breaking Bad before Brad gave them the correct answer, which was Stranger Things. It was at this point that Dhruti joked, "We only watch The Chase." As the audience burst into laughter, he chuckled, "Good for you, Dhruti, you've won." Unfortunately for the players, the host was only joking as Dara caught them out with 1 minute and 3 seconds still to spare. Every episode of The Chase follows a familiar rhythm. 4 hopeful contestants each take their turn in the cash builder, accruing as much money as they can within 60 seconds. They then face off one-on-one against one of the formidable chasers, aiming to bring their individual sums safely into the final round. There, they must work as a team to collectively answer enough questions in 2 minutes to beat the chaser's total. Simple, high-stakes fun, until, on this particular episode, it wasn't quite. The studio was humming with anticipation as viewers settled in for their regular dose of quizzing thrills. Among the audience, murmurs rippled through the crowd, the prospect of seeing one of the 4 contestants, Rana, Sean, Diana May or Dhruti, snatch victory from under the chaser's nose had everyone on edge. As the familiar theme music faded and the lights focused on Bradley Walsh, the atmosphere felt electric. First up was Rana, a 29-year-old IT specialist, whose calm under pressure was immediately evident. Armed with £6,000 after his lightning-fast cash builder round, during which he effortlessly fielded questions on everything from Shakespeare's birthplace to the chemical symbol for gold, he strode to the head-to-head podium with palpable confidence. Unfortunately, that confidence collided head-on with the menace himself, Dara Ennis. Next came Sean, a 42-year-old physician from Lincolnshire. With a steady hand earned from years in surgery, Sean managed £4,000 in the cash builder. Yet, in the rapid-fire head-to-head shootout, a single hesitation proved costly, and the Irish virtuoso behind the chaser's desk swiftly curtailed his hopes. Sean's exit, though short, was marked by a gracious handshake from Bradley and genuine applause from viewers who appreciated his courage. At position 3 stood Diana May, a 33-year-old marketing executive whose strategic acumen quickly became apparent. She tacked on £4,000 in her cash builder, but when offered a tempting yet reduced catch-up amount of £1,000 by the menace, she took it without blinking, securing her spot in the final chase at a fraction of her potential haul. It was a bold move that paid off handsomely, as she was the first to secure a place in the team's grand final. Last but certainly not least was Dhruti, a 44-year-old biomedical researcher whose deep well of knowledge propelled her to a £7,000 cash builder total. With an air of quiet determination, she joined Diana May in